Welcome to Grow New Plants. So today I'm going to try and grow some Carolina Reapers. As of right now, it's the hottest pepper. There's a Pepper X. It's the same guy that developed the Carolina Reaper. There's a Pepper X, but you can't hardly even get that. So as far as peppers that are available to you right now, the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper that there is. And it's late in the year. This is like the third week of of August. And it's pretty late to be planting this, but I got a bunch of seeds, and so I'm just going to go ahead and try and plant some and see what happens. So I'm just taking these things with my tweezers, and then I'm just going to take them and push them down in the soil about 1/4 to 1/2 inch or so, and then tap it down over top. And I already pre-wetted my soil, and this is my regular propagation mix in a 32 cell Rootmaker tray. I always learn to put my finger where the next one is, or I forget where I'm at when I go back to get the seeds. So I will fast forward through this part, and then we'll talk about them just a little bit more, and then we'll wait for them to germinate. I'm going to take these and put them on my grow table, and they'll just get watered twice a day with the irrigation system I have over my grow table, and we'll see what happens. So we'll come back hopefully in maybe 4 or 5 weeks, and hopefully we'll have pepper plants. So hi, welcome back. So I got my Carolina Reaper plants now. I planted these seeds a little over 7 weeks ago, and looks like I got 2 that didn't germinate, so I got 30 out of 32 that germinated. They're looking pretty good. Some of them already have buds and stuff on them. So I'm going to move in, and we're going to get some of them potted up, and we'll take a look, see what the roots look like on them. Okay, so let's just take, I would say this is probably about a medium-sized one out of the pot. We'll just pull one of these out and see what they look like. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Pretty much a full set of roots there. So we'll go ahead and pot a couple of these up. We'll pot some up in each different size pot, or each size container. And these here don't take a lot of extra soil really, but it does give them some fresh soil and some fresh fertilizer. So they usually take off pretty good. If you watch my Tabasco peppers video, you saw those did really well. Like, they took off growing like crazy. Granted, it was way earlier in the year, but so we'll go ahead and take another medium-sized one here. Now the roots broke off on that one. So I'm going to take that one and put it back into a small pot, just because it doesn't have a lot of roots. The roots broke on it. I felt them break as I was pulling them up. That is one disadvantage of these Rootmakers, is that they're stiff and they're a little bit harder to get out sometimes, but the majority of the time they do just fine anyway. So we'll go in there and pull out another one. This is a pretty decent size one here. This one's actually got, yeah, just a little soft tug, and it pulled them all out. This is actually, it's got 2 in there. I'm going to just leave that one in there, but if you look real close, this one's already got buds. It's fixing to start making peppers. And I'm interested in growing these. I don't know if I'm interested in eating one of them. I just think it's cool, all these hot peppers. And just a little bit of a preview, I've already got seeds to do in the spring. I think it's a Scoville scale that shows how hot peppers are. And I've got the top 5 peppers. I've got seeds for the top 5 peppers in the Scoville scale. So I'm going to grow all 5 of them next year. So that's going to be one of my little things, is I'm going to grow a bunch of hot peppers. And I'll probably just give them away. I don't know that I'll eat them, but so I'm going to pull this big sucker out. See how big that one is? And it's already got a bloom on it, so it's already got a little baby pepper coming out on the inside of that bloom. That's a really nice root system right there. So this one, and I'm giving this the best chance to do something going in this Rootmaker pot. If you watched the Tabasco video where I showed the difference in the plant growth between all the different pots, and these did the least, these did the next best, and the ones in the Rootmaker pots by far outperformed all the other ones. So anyway, so I guess what I'll do, I'll fast forward and plant these up. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna plant all of them up. I'll probably plant up as many as that I have soil for. And so I'll fast forward through that, and then we'll come back and take a look at all of them that I got planted up. Okay, so I got them all planted up. Well, I didn't plant all of them up. I had probably 6 or 7 that I didn't plant up. I'll probably just leave them in there and see if they grow a little bit more, but some of the roots they still had enough roots to transplant, but they're getting small. And being this late in the year, I don't really even know what I'm gonna do with all of these. So ended up, I think, with 15 4-inch pots, 4 6-inch pots, and then 1 in a Rootmaker. So what's that, 20? Ended up with 20 pepper plants that I planted out. So I appreciate you watching. Like I said, I'll show you. Hopefully they produce some peppers before the winter, but I'll do an update on them when it gets close to freeze time, and we'll see what they're doing. Appreciate you watching. Thank you. Bye.